Hi guys, it's Anna from the Bookish Maven, and I am here in my comfy PJs, in my bed, hanging out, thinking about how I need to make a video. I have been completely MIA the entire month of January, and I feel this bad about it. I know I should feel like this bad about it. Well, I got small fat hands, but this bad. But I feel this bad about it. Why? Because I kind of got into this slump, right? Where I thought to myself, okay, I want to have a booktube channel because or a YouTube channel because I am a bookish person. I love books. I love movies. I love television. I love games. I love anything that has a story to it. And I love any written media. I just love it all. Nonfiction, fiction, the whole gamut. But I realized as I started this journey that I feel like I'm losing my soul. Not really, but I feel like I'm losing like my creative thoughts, and the whole reason I started this was to like gain friends and like start being a part of a community because I have a lot to say, obviously. And I just, thought it would be fun to remember and recall the books that I read and the things that I do, and so it's kind of one of those situations. And what I found myself doing was getting stuck in this habit of trying to find video ideas that other YouTubers were doing, and of course the YouTubers and booktubers especially do lots of TBRs and wrap-ups and hauls and reviews and all this stuff, and I just felt like this it's just not who I am. So, I am going to switch my channel a little bit, and I really don't have anyone following me, so it's not really going to affect too many people, me switching my stuff. But I'm just going to be me, and I'm going to figure out what that means in my YouTube world. But for today, I'm just giving you a video with this update, a little bit of what's been going on in my life and what I've been reading and whatnot and thinking about. And we will see what happens and how this crazy bookish maven world continues. But for now, I'm sitting in bed with a brand new book, and I took the sleeve off of it because I'm always nervous that my sleeve is going to get crunched. So I kind of take the sleeve off and I just read the book without the sleeve on it, just so I don't ruin the sleeve. Mostly because most of the books that I get, I actually donate to the library. So I always get brand new books that haven't come out yet, and I donate it to my small library that I actually work at, because I love the library system and I want to give back to it, and I want other people to be able to have the opportunity to read some of these books that maybe a small library like mine wouldn't have the funding to get the best and newest of everything. So I just realized we painted this room and we made a mistake over here. This corner really had it bad. Yeah. Oh gosh. Sorry. Sidetrack. Dory moment. Anyways, so I love to give the books to my library because I'm in charge of the YA. Fancy that. I am the teen ambassador at my beautiful little library, and I'm trying to up my YA collection this year. That's my goal. So even if it comes out of my pocket, it's going to grow. But I decided to get this book because I thought I would enjoy it. Also, I thought it would be a really fun one to add to the collection. And it is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. And she is a debut author. She's kind of young too. I think she's a newly graduated woman. It is her debut. Um, it's her debut novel, and I thought it would be fun. I love reading debut novels, and also, I mean, come on, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I love murder mystery. Like, honestly, I am obsessed with it. Well, not totally. Like, I don't like real crime shows that much, but I do love detective um shows, like serials or you know and I like a good murder mystery. So decided to go ahead and get hers. And it's basically about this young girl who is a senior in high school and has a capstone project that she has to do for her final year to graduate. And what she does is basically decides that she's going to write about this murder that happened in her small hometown. And I think her intention is to try to prove that the person that they feel is guilty is not actually guilty. So I think this is going to be really interesting and kind of fun. And since its debut, I'm lowering my standard. I don't expect her to be like an Agatha Christie right off the bat, but I am excited to see what she has. And she did it in a mixed media, um, which means that she uses text message, emails, journal entries, phone conversations, all that in her writing. So it's not a full narrative all the way around. I mean, she uses those other medias to kind of propel the story. So I have read books like this before and I enjoyed it. Like Eliza and Her Monsters was a mixed media type of book, and I thought that was a really great book. So I have great expectations for this book. Um, and I'm very excited to see what she has to write. And the other thing I'm doing tonight, which is really sad, like I'm reading the book and then I'm doing this other thing, which is watching the new show. Well, it's not a new show, it's new to me, called Unforgotten. Yeah, it's Unforgotten. It's a BBC show, of course, a crime serial. And I'm in the second season, but the show is really interesting because it follows these two detectives that solve historical cases, or what we call cold cases in America. And basically, the show starts out with them going to the place where a body is discovered, and we find the body right away with these detectives. But at the same time, there's different perspectives of the show of five different people who somehow are related to this body in some way. One of them clearly is going to be the killer, but we have no idea who they are, how they're related to this body, and who the killer is. And as we go along and find out more about the body and who this victim was, we start to find out how he's or she is connected to these other people. And small little clues are dropped and hints are happening. And so we have to try to solve the case alongside the detectives. So it's kind of fun and exciting and different. It's not something that I don't think I've ever seen specifically done this way, but I'm really enjoying it. So that is what I'm doing. Once again, my Bookish Maven channel will probably have a major mix-up. I don't even know what's gonna happen. But I figured, don't give up on it. It's something fun that I enjoy doing, so I will continue to do it. I have a couple videos that I have been randomly shooting over January that I just didn't get to put together because honestly, I just fell apart in January. That's all I can say. So I probably will still post a couple of them, and I'll just put a disclaimer that they were earlier January videos, so that you know. The videos will probably, well, they're obviously about some of the things that I've read this month and watched this month, but also just things I've been doing during the winter season. So I hope you guys all have a fabulous evening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.